Hey, what is up, gamers? And welcome to, I guess, this week's version of the talk. Um, yeah, we gotta get that Nintendo Direct views in. We gotta do it. But enough with the babbling. You probably watched 5 reaction videos before this, so I'm just gonna get right into it. Let's start with Pyra and Mythra and Smash. I have gone on record saying that, not on record like on here, but like to my friends, they can confirm. And I'm pretty sure I said like an hour before the direct even started. I said there is like such a low chance that Rex or Pyra or someone gets in from Xenoblade 2. And I ate those words apparently as they got in. They got in Smash. Um, it was just pure shock from that point. I didn't really care what happened in the direct after that. I was like so in shock that they got in. And you may not know, but Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's a top 5. I put over about, I think I put like in 250 plus hours into the game. I love the game to bits and pieces. I love it so much. And even though Rex didn't get in, it's still great to see Pyra and Mythra in. And you love to see it. You love to see it. Yes sir. That was the first thing too. I was like, okay, Smash reveal, and then I saw Rex. I was like, there's no. I was thinking two things. I was like, they're in Smash, or there's a remake, and I cannot think of them doing Monolith doing a remake this soon. So I was like, oh frick, they're in Smash, and yeah, they're in. That's so insane. Twitter user Blunt underscore Z is elated. He has Mythra as his profile picture. Um, Yeah, that's flipping hype. Like you'll love to see it. It sucks that they come out in March, but honestly, I'm willing to wait. I mean, that's the one character I wanted in Smash, and they got in. So I'm just so happy that Sakurai, even if he couldn't get Rex in because the development was weird, wasn't weird, but like it was too late to like implement him in Smash because of development. It's still great to get little bits and pieces of that. And obviously we have to talk about the rest of the direct. I can't spend 10 minutes talking about Mythra and Pyra. So I'm trying to think of the major stuff. I think the next major announcement was Mario Golf coming to Switch. I predicted this. I was like, there's no, like, mostly everybody predicted this. They were like, there's no way that there's like not a Mario sports game, and the Mario Golf game looks pretty good. I enjoyed the Mario Golf. What was it called? I think it was World Tour on the 3DS. I enjoyed that game. I loved it. So it's hyped to see it on Switch, especially with online play. Most likely, that's hopefully not garbage. And that coming out like summer. I don't remember the exact release date. I think it's June or July. That's hype. Like that's really cool. Um, yeah, and there's this new mode in it, and obviously you can tell I don't have anything in front of me. Like I'm just going off memory. We have the Mario items, obviously Animal Crossing. Those are way cooler than I thought. There's like a warp. That's really useful. There's so many cool items that come out March 1st, and the update comes out like in late February. So that's pretty cool. They finally announced it. And it's way cooler than I thought they would have put. So that's plus. Even if that was like a 1 minute presentation during the whole 50 minute direct. Um, Midway through, we got this Square Enix thing. I originally thought it was Octopath Traveler, Octopath Traveler 2, but it's not. It's a completely different game. It's called, I think, Triangle something. I'm just gonna call it Project Triangle. And you know what I'm talking about if you watch the direct. Project Triangle. I mean, it's pretty much like it's unconfirmed, but you all know that like most if not all of the same team that worked on Octopath is working on this because it has the exact same art style, has the exact same format. Like pushing a beta out right now. That should be on the eShop like right about now. They're doing the exact same chat, and it works for Octopath. This game looks really cool, though. Tactical RPGs have not really been implemented in games for quite a while, like in a mainstay game. Like, they haven't been implemented in a while, so it's always nice to see that. Old stuff being remade with um, new, new stuff in it. It's coming out in 2022, I think, and it's a game I'll likely pick up because I mean the art style is cool. I'm willing to try tactical RPG. I've seen tactical RPG gameplay; it's so fun, but we haven't really seen much from it. I might play the demo on stream this weekend. I don't know what I'm gonna stream this weekend. It might be that I might just go ahead and full send and do that this weekend since the beta demo's out. Um, what else was there? There was obviously No More Heroes 3 that was in it. I'm not really a fan of No More Heroes, but hey, it's always good to see more info on No More Heroes. Travis Touchdown. He didn't get in Smash, but hey, we got more news about his game, so you know what? I don't know if that eases the pain, but that, that at least you got news on it. You're doing better than Bayonetta 3, which I thought for sure was going to be in this direct, but no, sir, it was not in this direct. We will continue to forget about it until they announce it, and we're gonna be like, "Oh, that's so cool." What else was there in this wonderful, wonderful direct? Miitopia, obviously. I mean, that's hype. It's frick. I played Miitopia on the 3DS. I loved the game. And if you didn't get a 3DS, I would totally recommend trying it out. Since 3DS on production, pretty sure has been discontinued. If you don't have a 3DS and you don't have Miitopia, just get it on Switch. It's such a cool game. I fully recommend it. I was expecting Tomodachi Life after. I was like, yo, Tomodachi Life's after this, popping off. Fortunately, no Tomodachi Life yet, but you know what? That's fine. Fortune Street Switch was also not announced. Once I saw the Square Enix Octopath thing, I was like, oh, frick. There's no way. There's no way that Fortune Street. It's just a pipe dream at this point, but I always go into every presentation, Fortune Street Wii, getting the port or remake or putting a new game, so you know what. And then we got the last two announcements. There was stuff in the middle I've definitely forgotten about because I wasn't really interested in it, but before I go on to this, if any of your games that you enjoyed it gets ported or you look interested in the game, shout outs to you. Even if you enjoyed the DC Comic Girl game, you know what? That's you. That's you out there. You know what? I hope you enjoy your game. Even if I'm forgetting about it and not talking about it like in length. And then we went to the Umuma, and I was like, this is Breath of, and I told my friends, I was watching this with my friends, I was like, because one of my friends was really hyped, he loved Breath of the Wild 1, and he was like, yo, please, Breath of the Wild 2, stuff, please. And I was like, bro, this is Breath of the Wild 2 or bust. And Anuma comes out here and says, oh yeah, guys, it's in development. We'll have news about it later this year, but there's no Breath of the Wild 2 news. I'm sorry, bro. And he was like, oh, come on. And I was like, wow. Wow. But that did lead into the Skyward Sword remaster, which was bound to come at some point. You know what? That's fine. You know what? I haven't played Skyward Sword. I probably won't get it, but that's hype. Not necessarily hype, but that's so cool. I think it's cool that they're porting the game over for a new generation to get. And I know the controls were a little wonky, so hopefully they fix them. Even if you're using non Joy-Cons and you're just using a controller, hopefully they fixed it where it's not as wonky now. That's really all I have to say. I'm not a huge Zelda fan. I'm sorry. And then Splatoon 3. I gotta talk a little bit about this one. So I come into this, and I was like, we were all talking about here's the experience. I was with my friends, and we were all talking about how Skyward Sword getting ported, Breath of the Wild 2 got no news. And I was like, guys, shh, there's another game coming up, and we all got silent, and we were like, what the frick's going on? So then we come up, if you watch the trailer, we come across this, desolated land, and I'm like, what the frick? And then I saw the tape, the yellow tape on the right hand side. If you watch the trailer, you'll see it. I was like, in my mind, I didn't say it because I didn't say it. I was like, holy frick, there is this platoon. And then there was this, and I saw like, oh frick, it's Splatoon, and then literally my friend screamed because he's such a huge Splatoon fan, for good reason. I'm a huge fan of Splatoon 2, you know, and it was so hyped to like see that. I was like, wow, Splatoon 3? Wow, no way. And like I know it was a 2017 title, but dang, like it coming out 5 years later, like that. I mean, it's insane to think that's been 5 years since we've had Splatoon 2. Like that's so hyped that Splatoon 3 is coming out. I'm looking forward to getting more news about it. Probably won't get much news about it in the next presentation or like something or another. Um, yeah, I'm super hyped for it. It looks like way different, and I'm all for it. There looks like there's a lot of lore, so you know what? I'm hyped. I'm about it. Notably, Pokemon was left out of the presentation, but I expected that. I basically said like, yeah, they're probably doing it in a couple weeks for their own thing. So I guess I'll react to that once that happens, most likely. Um, Overall thoughts on the direct as a whole, I'd give it about a 8 out of 10. I think it was a good coming back one. I think it had something for everybody in the direct. You know, like everybody got something. Mostly everybody got something. I think it did a great job. It was a good 15-minute direct. One of my friends was like, that was kind of boring. And I was like, okay, you know what, fair. It didn't really appeal to you. That's fine. But I thought it had like something for everybody, like overall as a whole. But yeah, it didn't. It also didn't have Fortune Street port, so I'm gonna have to take a point off of that. Obviously, no Fortune Street, which kind of sucks. But oh well, it's a pipe dream. But thank you all so much for watching. I'll likely have a meme video for this either today or tomorrow, so that's gonna be hype. It's keep an eye out. Yeah, shout outs to Nintendo, shout outs to everybody. And if you enjoyed this for whatever reason, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to too. For more content like this, I'll be streaming Fortune Street on Friday, and then we'll probably be doing the Project Triangle demo Saturday or Sunday. So yeah, that's my schedule for the next couple days. So, but thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful night, day, evening, or wherever you're from, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye. Let's get this to 13 minutes, and then I'm going to shut it off. Oh, frick.